textbook kind of PowerPoint / notebook file that I modified today as a review. Then we're going to retake the self-assessment at the end, and then we're going to do a little more review to review whatever, if there's anything that you guys said you still don't understand or we haven't gone over. Okay, so list of the ICANNs, hopefully everybody's read them. The way I've got it set up now, you guys kind of have to read them because every time you take the survey, you're basically rereading the ICANN statements. As I said before on the course introduction, that if at any time we have a question on the test, you question whether it's related to an ICANN statement, you may feel free to challenge that question and say, I don't think that's related to anything that you said is on the ICANNs. And if I agree with you, then everyone gets credit for that question. Of course, they say that every year, so hopefully all those have been whittled away, because the first year, actually, there was a lot. So this is what we're supposed to get out of this chapter from the textbook. Oh, and I should say, as far as the textbook goes, the textbook is right here. It should show up in your course grayed out on the side. It should say textbook chapters on the side. It does. Okay. So basically, that is this textbook as PDF form with all the chapters. So if, for instance, you were like, I really at the end of this want to take the A+ certification test, or you just want to learn more than what we're going over in this class, you may feel free to read that in your spare time. Okay? If you have an iPad, it's obviously much easier to read than if you have a laptop, but it's there grayed out because I can't have it visible for on the web, right? Because it's copyrighted material. Although I have enough copies for all you guys to be able to look at it as PDFs on your computer. Okay, so our objectives during this section, this chapter, is to make sure we understand what hardware and software are and how they're used together to work. And that's basically, like I said, this is a very, very, very low-level understanding. We'll get much, much more in depth on all the other chapters and understand all the components that are connected inside our PC. Okay? We already said this, but as a review, hardware is something physical. If I can't touch it, it's not hardware. Okay? So when we talk about what's the difference between hardware and software, hardware are those physical things that I can touch and feel in a computer. Software is the set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do. It's our operating system, it's BIOS, it's Microsoft Word, it's any piece of any program that runs on our computer, okay, is software, okay? And lastly, software uses hardware to give us our GUI, our graphical user interface, our Windows browser our Windows that we see in our browser and everything else. So software uses the hardware to create our effective device that we use on a daily basis. Okay? Without one, the other does nothing both ways. Okay? So, I know these are old pictures. I didn't redo these pictures. So, one of the things we talked about is what the primary input and output devices are on a PC. Okay, so anytime we're talking about a computer, the primary input devices are the keyboard and the mouse. The primary output devices are the monitor and the printer. Okay, printer much less so today than it was 10 years ago, because there are so many devices. People don't have to print like they used to, right? Ian's got an iPad. Why would he print out that PDF when he can just download it to his device, right? And then inside the PC, we've got, again, very basic, we got the CPU, or central processing unit, doing the computation and the processing. We've got temporary storage called RAM, or system memory on our board, where it temporarily stores information. And then we've got permanent storage in our hard drives. Again, old picture, floppy drives, flash drives, CD-ROMs. Those are our permanent storage inside our PC. Okay. I didn't really spend a lot of time talking about it because it's Computer One stuff, but I might as well say it now to make sure everybody understands the difference in what binary means. Okay, so everything that goes through a computer is in zeros and ones. Everything. All the programs that we have, all the software that we have, converts our words our commands into zeros and O's. Okay, so everything is binary. Binary means 0 or 1. Okay, so one bit. Pin. There we go. 1 bit. It was working so well. Now it's not. Can't be this pen. It's a brand new pen. I don't even think it could be that, although I may have put up the old bar that I got from somebody else. Okay. So 1 bit is 1 spot that can hold a 0. Okay, I'm going to try a different bar and see if that solves my problem. We'll find out. I did not reboot this morning, though. I'm going to try a different bar and a different pen. See if that solves my problem, because that's going to be crazy. Oh no, which one does it go? I apologize, but I don't want to go through what we went through the other day. Okay, I'm going to keep using this pen to see if it keeps doing it, so I'll know whether it's the bar or the pen, then switch to the other pen. And I have a feeling I have to it's going to make me restart. It is going to make me restart. Now I got to stop my recording. How's that going to work? I'm going to have to try to put 2 recordings together, because I just did that. I don't think. Let me see. See it working properly. Try it one more time before I restart, so we won't have to sit here watching it, just in case. Nope. Maybe it's my USB cable. I don't think so. I'm sorry about that.